All right, y'all. So the new campaign that is basically intended to replace the previous Tanabata July campaign with the Dokkan Fest and Carnival LR spread between part 1 and part 2 is actually going to start quite soon. At first I was thinking maybe this would potentially start like near the end half of September, but I truly do think that we're gonna actually see everything regarding this campaign starting next week. So we are very close by to whatever this new release or this new character is going to be. And I think the biggest hint here for me is this Memorial Dragonstone 6. This was given previously for the Global Dokkan campaign's predecessor, the Worldwide Celebration. So before we actually talk about what I want to talk about in this video, besides that little like prelude to it, I want your guys' unfiltered thoughts. How do you feel about Tanabata being the next celebration? Basically right after the Global Dokkan campaign. I mean, we have this little like August celebration. Global Dokkan campaign EX part is essentially the August celebration, just kind of made a little spicier with the Dokkan Fest LR replacing the T-War, but the pity system is the same, the rates are the same. At the end of the day, it is pretty much just a normal August celebration, I feel like. And, it was pretty good, of course, but still, I think that a lot of people may not like the idea of multiple Dokkan Fest LRs in such a short time frame, especially because, like, compared to the anniversary, it was 4 banners and 6 LRs, but right now it's going to be 6 LRs all on 6 different banners, which I'm personally not the biggest fan of. We were even going to get a 7th LR. I mean, if we think about it, we go from LRTN to LR Blue Goku and LR Rose. We go to LR Omega, LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Then now we're going to LR Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. Then now we're going to get this new Dokkan Festival, Tanabata LR. Then we're going to get a Dokkan Festival or a Carnival LR in the second half of that month. That's 8 LRs banners back to back to back. That is kind of crazy. But some people may not really see it as big of an issue since this August celebration may have been a break, or, getting the Memorial Dragonstones right now just makes a lot of sense based off of how it was last year. And usually this kind of counting period ends about a week before that worldwide celebration started. So I could very much see the same thing happening here, where the 27th 28th is when we will see the celebration begin. We also have Union Battle coming next week on the 26th, so I'm thinking a data download on the 27th makes a lot of sense. We could even see some stream announced relatively soon to give us an announcement of what this campaign is actually going to be called. Now, we also know that there is going to be summons X available pop-up displayed will be optimized. Now, this I think confused a lot of people because of the summon points, and people thought, oh, the discounts are still live, but then they summon and it's just the summon points part of the banner where you do 3 multis and you get the summon points on those specific banners, because we know that once the 3+1 runs out, you're able to summon all those banners again and still get basically another 3 multis worth of the 7 points. So that's why people got confused. This is going to be optimized and scheduled to be applied starting with late August summons, which again, next week there should be a banner, because they said late August, unless they drop on the 31st Sunday, which they don't do that. So I think in about a week we'll know what the Tanabata LR will be. We'll have them in game, so that's really interesting. Now I did do this poll here because, again, the first part of what we're going to talk about is, do people actually want the Tanabata celebration as next week's release? We know that it is going to be next week, but how do people feel about it? Because I've seen a lot of mixed discussion about, again, another LR, technically another 2 LRs, basically right after Global Dokkan campaign, because we had the EX part, then this little Peppy Gal celebration, like, a week or 2, then another Dokkan Fest LR and Carnival, right? So let's go ahead and read some of the replies here. I did quote that. We'll talk about the next thing, but wait, what? Are we sure it's not Tanabata? Also, why didn't nobody tell me I was writing it wrong the whole time? I'm not sure how you were spelling Tanabata, but that is how you spell it. And again, I'd say very likely it's Tanabata due to the Memorial Stones. It's more so to gauge how the community feels about 60 feet / Carnival Lars back to back, right? And then let's take a look here. It's a one-time thing because of the special year 10. As a player, you do think it's a bit much. Personally, you love a monthly Garlic Junior. But then again, as a global player, last year is pretty much the same. I guess this is true. I didn't account for that. Global's kind of weird. Because of the sync last year, Global did a bunch of shenanigans during their anniversary. I mean, we could take a look here. I mean, oh my goodness, that anniversary definitely was something. So, I mean, you guys had Blue Go. No, we had Ginyu right here, huh? So Ginyu came out, and then Gogeta, Broly, then you got Beast and the Gammas, then during the anniversary you got Tech UI, then of course right after that you got Cell Max, then you got these two, and then these two. Basically the Broly Worldwide. Like there was no breaks. You got Topo. Man, they handled that so bad. That was awful. What were they thinking? I don't know. But that makes sense, I guess. As a global player, okay, nothing to get used to. Tanabata next, okay. 150 stones already. Yeah, let's keep reading here. You just hope they throw a lot of free stones your way if it's Tanabata. I wonder how good the purple stones are going to be. I assume it's going to just be the same as every year. What would be really good is if they give us like one of these like really high rate ticket summons. That would be awesome. Imagine, let's say it's a Goku character, a single ticket summon that you could do that has a 59% chance to get the character, but it's only one single. Not as good as Global Dokkan campaign, but 59% chance. I think that'd be pretty cool. Doesn't matter when you're saving for anniversary. I guess that's also true. You know, at the end of the day, Tanabata's cool. This celebration is going to be returning. Well, this LR should be returning during Saiyan Day is what I'm thinking. So how many months would that be? That's still 7 months. God, man, Tanabata used to not return for like 9 months. Goodness, I mean, 7 months is still a long time. But I mean, theoretically, anniversary would be a way better summon point. But you could say like, okay, you're missing out on this Tanabata like kind of a month worth of summons, but then you have October, November, December, January, and then the entirety of February, like 5 whole months of saving stones. And you also will have that whole anniversary month, which will give you like a ton as well. So I mean, if you summon during this celebration, it probably isn't even the worst thing technically, but that would be the last point I would say you should summon realistically as a free-to-play player, unless it's a really exciting character. But hey, if you're gonna savor it now, kudos to you. Shutdown notice, I don't think that'll happen. Tanabata would be nice, but another celebration for more stones would be pretty cool. Tanabata, because you don't care about it, more content, more stones, you can start grinding for anniversary. Well, if that's the case, then like theoretically, doesn't matter when it drops. It could drop in like 2 months, and it'll still be before anniversary, right? Yeah, Tanabata. And then, so they give us a break afterwards, because, okay, you can see it in 2 ways. I see it in a way of like, okay, we had Global Dokkan Campaign end during this month. Then right at the end of the month, we're getting Tanabata. But then after this, it's going to be September, or not September, October will be a break month, November will be a break month, and then at the end of December. Well, so what I was thinking is like, okay, you know, second half of August break, September is a break month, and then kind of like at the end of September, like around here or here is when Tanabata drops. Then we get another break month, then another break month until the Dokkan Festival, like Dual Dokkan Fest drops. Because one thing is, okay, we're getting Tanabata for September. October, November, and December will all be normal celebration months. Unless they do something special with crossover in November, could be interesting. But for the most part, they're just going to be normal months until the very end. So things could get a little dry during that period. I think to carry hype, maybe it would have been better to push over. But at the same time, because of the Memorial Stone counts, they have to release these Memorial Stones now. So it could always be a year-long worth, right? So, I mean, yeah, again, a lot of people are like, I need some downtime after the terrible compensation. That's a whole other topic too. A lot of people do actually want Tanabata though, in terms of like the silent majority right here. 57% out of what, 600 votes. I mean, I only put this up about 2 hours ago, but still. I mean, yeah, I think Tanabata the thing about like Tanabata versus Dokkan Fest TUR is technically it's the same rates to get a Dokkan Fest TUR as a Dokkan Fest LR now, which I think is kind of stupid. But the pity system is 200 coins versus 500 coins, because the thing is that these banners will all have 10 feature characters. This is essentially a Dokkan Fest TUR banner. It's just a Dokkan Fest like LR replacing that TUR spot. Duh, right? But it's always going to be 10 featured characters now on these banners. So the rates to actually get this guy outside of the guaranteed featured or outside of like the petty, like regardless of that, like the actual pure rate of the character getting them on the banner is the same as the Dokkan Fest LR banner. So I mean, technically, if you're going to skip it anyways, it's also not going to matter in the first place. So, okay. Second thing I want to talk about here. Who is going to be the LR? Who could be the LR, right? Maybe this could be even another video in the future, but we're going to talk about it right now, just because. Heading on to my last tweet, what are y'all's big picks for the Tanabata Dokkan Fest LR? I think there is the very massive Daima pick. People want Daima, like mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku, adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku. People want Daima in this game, and you know, it makes a lot of sense. It not being represented is very bad. We'll talk about this later. It not being represented is very bad and weird, I think. Again, the last Daima character was Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta in March. Like, we have to be getting Daima soon. Come on, it's been way too long. You know, in terms of EZAs, we could take a look here at what is upcoming though, and kind of gauge what could potentially happen. And I have a theory that people won't like. You know, Daima, again, biggest obvious thing, we've talked about Daima 16,000 billion times already. Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku would be the best case scenario. You know, I'm not gonna fly chat. Like, I was thinking about the possibility of a Dragon Ball Super Broly campaign because of multiple reasons. One, they seem to like just have not planned this year around Daima at all for the most part. Like, so thinking of a Dokkan Fest LR celebration this year being planned around Daima, I almost just have lost hope. Like, will like mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku drop as a TUR in like November? Maybe. October? Maybe. Instead of a Dokkan, I would say it's more likely that he will just drop as a TUR rather than an LR for Tanabata, just because like we had Golden Week, we had Worldwide, we had well, Global Dokkan Campaign. You guys get the point. DDC EX part, like there's a lot of opportunities. Anniversary, you know, besides the EX part, which is essentially just a TUR. So many opportunities to drop it, but they haven't. I mean, they could have been saving it for this celebration, but based on how far ahead Dokkan plans out, I wonder if they're just kind of hoarding all the Daima stuff for like an anniversary campaign. And I wonder if like how people would feel if the 11th anniversary is full Daima. That would definitely be something. And the thing is, I want people to be open-minded that it could not be Daima, because it very easily could not be Daima. And, you know, people would be like, it's gotta be Daima. I would not say it's confirmed to be Daima. I would honestly almost argue that I don't even think Daima's coming, man. Like, until I see Daima, I'm not even gonna hope for it anymore. At this point, I'm just gonna make random guesses, because I don't know what else to say, you know? But outside of that, let's take a look at upcoming EZAs and what could potentially make sense. Angel Frieza's just kind of sitting there. You know, it's kind of random. Movies, EZA, Tape Out of Minosha, Super 17 GT EZA. I would say like a Super Baby Dokkan Festival character this year would be really cool. Maybe they save this guy for with STR Super 17 next year and we get Baby. Who knows? AJ and Omega. Like, there's a lot of potential options there. Kid Gohan hybrids buff would be really cool. This guy is another movie heroes character, Goku and Piccolo Jr. We go down, I think we can get like a future saga celebration. Would this be necessarily enough for a major celebration? Maybe. You know, 3 premium LR or 3 premium kind of character releases. And then in terms of other future saga stuff though, there's not really a lot. I mean, there's a few super EZAs, but I don't know if they would do Future Saga than Future Saga, even though it's Z Future and DBS Future. I'm not sure if they would take from the same arc necessarily, right? Majin Vegeta, any Trunks releases. So again, I could see like a Trunks character, but Trunks, Dokkan Loki hates Trunks, if I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, let's take a look at Trunks. Dokkan hates Trunks. Trunks has never gone to Dokkan Festival art. Like solo. He's gone to Carnival art, which is cool. But like he's never like headlined a celebration by himself. Like as an LR character, I should clarify. Like the last time he actually headlined like a celebration was Golden Week of 2020. What was this? 2019? Yeah, Golden Week 2019. Wow, that's the last time he like headlined like a major celebration. I should clarify again because we had Tech Super Trunks. I always forget about this guy low-key. By the way, Chad, do you know that his EZ is gonna suck because his base stats and his max level stats, there's very little difference. Let's take a look at Trunks, for example, right? Non-EZA just Trunks. Base stats, 3000 HP. Max level, 12,000 HP. You know what that means? That means that when his EZA happens, the actual difference between each of the levels are actually wide enough for the stats to make a difference when he's EZA. Doesn't happen with this guy though, because how EZs work is it goes off of the same level up formula. So the amount of stats you gain from 1 to 120, that's based off of, or that is taken, and the stat level from 120 to 140 is based off that. So he's gonna get various small stats. Think of like Legendary Super Saiyan Physical Broly, if you know. Same thing. So poor Trunks, poor Tech Trunks. Poor Tech Trunks, poor Tech Trunks. This is so sad. Not that they can't make him good, but like, you know, poor Tech Trunks. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I feel like they hate Trunks. Honestly, someone at the Dokkan dev team low-key hates Trunks. So I don't expect him to be a Dokkan SLR because they kind of hate the guy, dude. I don't know. I'm sorry. Like, they hate him. When was the last time we had a genuinely good Trunks besides like Tech Trunks? Like, I don't know. Not Super Trunks, the like DBS one. I don't know. Anyways, let's keep going here. So if we keep taking a look here, Saiyan Saga Raditz, this could be like a monthly celebration. Imagine Dokkan Fest Nappa or something would be really funny. Or it could be something like counting down to Namek Saga, right? You know, we have these cooler EZAs, we have these two. Like, what if it's like Bardock, Raditz, and Goku Piccolo, like 3 EZAs, kind of like countdown EZA, part 1 EZAs like Saiyan Saga, and then we hit like a Namek Saga banner. Then part 2 for like a celebration, we get like these 2, and then at the end of celebration we get these 4. That would be a fire major celebration. I mean, what if they do it like Global Dokkan campaign next year? But then like they wouldn't touch any of these characters, right? I don't know, it's kind of weird. But then, you know, I feel like there's a lot of movies actually just available though in general though too. Like I think like something related to Cooler Frieza, but then also movies, because again, we're putting out Tape Minosha, Goku Piccolo. We go ahead and take a look over here. Resurrection at Blues, Golden Frieza. We take a look here. All of these are movies. Superheroes, all movies. Like there's a lot of movies stuff upcoming. Tech Golden Frieza, Super EZA, Physical Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, Super EZA. There could be other characters that are related to movies that I'm not even thinking about. And if we take a look at movie heroes, right? When's the last time we got a movie heroes premium character? I actually like I have to bring up like superheroes. And let's bring up, I don't know, Beast, and let's go to movie heroes here. When's the last premium movie heroes character? It was Gogeta, and then the year before, well, I guess Gohan, yeah, and then these 3. So it wasn't too long ago. Being fair, it was about a year ago. But this year we've gone so many different sagas represented. I think the only like kind of parts of the series that weren't represented are like it's like Saiyan Saga, but then movies also kind of hasn't had anything touched about it. So I could see potentially a movies celebration kind of being formed around a lot of these movies characters. Maybe a movie heroes into movie bosses character. I would think like DBS Broly, because one, DBS Broly. Like, you may think DBS Broly's overplayed. Yeah, Gogeta versus Broly is definitely like, there's been tons of them, but So I got Goku here. Which characters are from DBS Broly and good animations? This guy is from it, but not good animations. This guy's from it, but he's a 2019 character. Oh, hey, look, there's no DBS Broly stuff besides these two, which these two have good animations, I would say. That's for sure. But from like God Goku by himself, this is the only one. We don't have a blue Goku from this movie besides this guy. We take a look at Vegeta. What does this guy have? We have one God Vegeta. Nothing. He has nothing. Fury Broly. Or he's Wrathful Broly, actually. Got nothing. This is the only one. It's kind of crazy how little we have from the first half of the movie, basically. Basically everything until Broly transforms into Super Saiyan is almost completely like underrepresented, I feel like, in the game, which is kind of crazy considering how much DBS Broly we've gone. But like, we've gone multiple Blue Gogetas, we got multiple Super Saiyan Broly's, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly's, we got Broly Trio. We don't have God Goku in good animations. We don't really have a lot of what Blue Goku does. We don't have anything from Wrathful Broly. We don't have basically almost nothing from God Vegeta versus Broly besides like the LR gods from the year 7 anniversary. We have very little from this movie. And people don't like superhero, of course, like as in the category, not the movie, but it would be movie bosses and superheroes. But super bosses getting a Wrathful Broly buff. Like, imagine a Carnival LR Wrathful Broly being added to super bosses. Make him just like a mega slot 1 god tank, amazing mega support, but then in certain turns, like, he ramps up his damage over time. That would be really cool. Like, he starts off extremely defensively for the first 3 turns, and then he still keeps a lot of that defense, like, but then he starts like turn 4, he gets like an active skill nuke. Like, what if it's like base from Broly? Like, again, we just look up Broly. We don't really have like a base from Broly here. No, like, it's just Broly, or it could still be Broly Wrathful, right? Still, like, and then on like turn 4, you could use an active skill, and he goes Wrathful, and then he gets just like mega offense as well. But then turn 1, he kind of could hold down the fort by being, you know, a mega defensive character for this team. Just another addition with support. I think that'd be really huge because, again, Broly gets stronger over time. He learns as he fights, right? That could be really cool. Or maybe it could just be straight up Wrathful Broly that is mega offensive as well early on, and then by the time we get to turn 4, you have these guys as like active skills and stuff like that available. Like, that could be really cool. But yeah, let's take a look at some of the replies here. I am interested to see what people are thinking as well. Oh yeah, my last thing. Super Saiyan Blue Goku doesn't have an LR. Like, by himself. God. SS Goku. He does not have an LR. Blue Goku doesn't have an LR. Like, by himself. Again, we have this guy, right? We just got him. It would be very funny to get a God Goku right after we got this guy. But, like, God Goku has this LR, right? It's cool. Blue Goku doesn't. I guess it wouldn't be a standalone Blue Goku, being fair. I would also say, though, like, expecting a Goku for a celebration, like, it's still, like, if we would get Daima Goku, it's still Goku, right? But, like, an LR just, like, Blue Goku. Or, like, God to Blue Goku, we don't have. But, like, a DBS Broly one. Like, this is the only one. We have one. I just feel like, even if it's not the celebration, which I'm not gonna say it is, but this would also kind of be a thing where, you know, who just CZA'd this guy? Movie Heroes Goku character. You could use Movie Heroes Goku as part of his passive. Now, that was already a thing, but the hands are up in the air. I don't know. Hands are up in the air. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Power Beyond Super Saiyan Leader? Who knows? Anyways, that's what people are saying. You don't care what it is, but Namek would be cool. Oh yeah, Namek would also be really good as a choice. At the same time, though, if not getting Namek now means it sits on a Wrathful Throne as Anniversary. Anniversary Namek. I think no matter what, Daima will be part of anniversary. If it's like Daima and Namek, I think that'd be peak, honestly. If it's something lame like Resurrection F or TOP, that's fine. Played so much during GDC, you're slightly burned out. Plus being demonetized. Oh yeah, poor Vector got demonetized for kind of like stupid reasons. I don't know. Hands up in the air. YouTube is very silly. I would say Namek getting something makes a lot of sense, but I'm not gonna be the person that's gonna be like, guys, Namek has to be coming, or movies has to be coming, or something has to be coming based off EZAs, because they can do whatever they want. A lot of people are saying, dude, Namek has to be global Dokkan campaign because of all these cooler EZAs, and they didn't do it. I would say though, I do expect at very least cooler in this Tech Goku. If they don't EZA them early, I see them EZAing as the final part of the anniversary or during the anniversary. So maybe Namek, something like that could be relevant during the anniversary. That could be cool. Let's keep taking a look here though. Actually, let's take a look at some quotes here. Daima, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then Namek Goku. Again, very popular choices. Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku specifically. We still don't have a standalone Blue Gogeta. I would laugh if they brought out a Blue Gogeta. I mean, it would give us most fusions this year. Because, I mean, technically Gotenks was in December, but we got Super Gotenks. We just don't have a Kefla. But, like, okay, so think about it. Gotenks, Super Vegito, Super Gogeta. We kind of got Blue Vegito representation-ish. We got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Blue Gogeta. The only character we're missing really is Kefla. But yeah, that'd be funny. So imagine, if they drop Blue Gogeta, I think people would get so mad. Okay. Holding out hope for either Namek or even a new future Gohan and Trunks tag character. This would be pretty cool. Thinking about, okay, let me think about Tanabata previous years. Tanabata, this celebration usually has had, like, being fair, usually has someone like Power of Wishes kind of theme to it. So we had Tech, Super, like, you know, basically characters working together or someone getting power from other characters. So we had Tech TR Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, LR Gohan and Goten, Blue Falcon Goku Evolution Vegeta, Tech Gogeta. Then after we got Vegeta Trunks, a dual card. Then 2023, who was 2023? I'm trying to remember. Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku again. Last year we had Tech UI Goku, which technically doesn't fit as well. Is he on Power Wishes? I don't think so. But I think he is actually on Power Wishes, right? Ultra Instinct Goku. Because he gets the energy from Vegeta. But I don't remember for sure. He's not on Power Wishes though. But he does get the energy from Vegeta in his entrance skill. I mean, Future Gohan kind of does fit that very well. Namek Goku could kind of fit that. Like if it's like Krillin dying in the intro and he transforms. Diamond Super Saiyan 4 Goku does fit that though, with Neva giving him like kind of the awakening. Unless they're never giving us Super Saiyan 4, Tanabata is 100% mini Super Saiyan 4. You know, because you said that's a haul, now I really don't. Like, now I really don't expect it, man. When someone's like, it has to be this, it does. It ends up not being that. It really does. Every single time. Like, every time, man. Every time. Resurrection at Blue Goku would be very funny. It would be very funny. If they just drop a Resurrection at Blue Goku and like a transforming Golden Frieza, people would be upset at that. I think I would prefer a GBS Blue Broly Goku though. Something that isn't Daima, yeah. Goku versus Mutaida would definitely be something. Honestly, this is like part 2 anniversary. I would really like this. Again, make part 1 Daima, Adult Super Saiyan 4, Adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. That's fine. Then make part 2 for the real lovers right here. Yes! Part 2 Namek would be so absolutely just like fire. That'd be so fire. Namek Goku again. Transforming Beast. I would say maybe for 12th anniversary, funny enough. Like, it's just save all the superhero stuff for 12th anniversary. Save all of it. Tag Gammas, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 EZA, Ultimate Gohan, Orange Piccolo, Near 9 Beast Gohan. Like, that would be pretty awesome. Namagoku is your pick. Daima would be your ideal pick, though it's not happening. Daima got canceled. DBS Broly is your funny pick, as in would be hilarious. Yeah. I feel like there aren't that many options. Daima, Namek, BOG, Resurrects Neff. People are missing out DBS Broly. I swear, like, one of these days, a monster is gonna drop like DBS Broly, like as a celebration, but like not Gogeta, and people are gonna be like, "What? I never expected this," and they'll be like, "Oh, I knew it. I was right all along. I was right all along. I knew it." But no. Future Trunks and Gohan until it happens. I mean, I think eventually we'll get like a Future Saga kind of tag character of this. That makes a lot of sense. Not more DBS, that's for sure. We have enough on main celebrations. Literally last 5 big major celebrations at DBSLR. I mean, yeah, but it's like DBS being fair. It's like, I mean, that's what the kids like these days. You know what I mean? Like, okay, global Dokkan campaign. We've had obviously the Future Saga. Golden Week was the Universe 6 anniversary. Had everything being fair. But, you know, you can't say, well, actually, yeah, I mean, Blue Vegeta, Frieza. Then let's take a look here. Am I missing something? What is DBS about Broly? Also, New Year's was not DBS. That is wrong. Unless you only mean anniversary and worldwide, but even worldwide didn't have DBS. So this is wrong. I mean, the previous anniversary had double DBS with Gogeta and Broly. Oh, DBS Broly into what's it called? What's the word? DBS Broly into superhero. I don't know why I couldn't think of the name of the movie. But yeah, no, that's just wrong though. So womp 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 womp. No, but people don't like DBS, which is fair. I mean, you don't have to like it. Standalone transforming Janemba. I do not think they would drop him as Tanabata, but that would be awesome. I would love that. I would personally love that. Super Saiyan God of Blue Goku pretty much from any arc. If it's not mini Super Saiyan 4. You're the biggest Blue fan there is, but Dokkan Blue they're low already for the year. Blue Evolution Vegeta, Blue Falcon Goku, Blue Duo had their fair share of dissatisfaction, but the end is still premium. Super Saiyan Blue. Okay, I can't talk, I guess. I'm talking too fast, my bad. Blue Evolution Vegeta, Blue Falcon Goku, and the Blue Goku and Vegeta had their fair share of dissatisfaction tied to them, but in the end, it's still 3 premium Blue units. That Broly movie, Blue Goku, though, would look very cool. It would be funny. People would be like, why is there so much Super Saiyan Blue? But yeah, I mean, being fair, like, the thing about Blue, like, Super Saiyan Blue is that, like, okay, let's look up Super Saiyan God SS. And God SS. Like, of course, we had the Vegeta and Gogeta, but, like, between Goku and Vegeta, I mean, there's a pretty big time gap. Like, we pretty much go to, like, most of these, like, there's a huge amount of Super Saiyan Blue spam early on in Dokkan before the 7th anniversary. Like, there's so much Super Saiyan Blue pre-7th anniversary. Well, actually, I should maybe go by release dates. I think that'd be better. Like, there's a lot of Super Saiyan Blue stuff. Super Saiyan got stuff pre-anniversary, but then post-anniversary, I mean, this has been the last 3.5 years, nearly 4 years since 7th anniversary. And look at the drastic difference. Like, we've had Blue Tag, God Tag, and then it was only like, I mean, this year we've gotten a lot of Super Saiyan Blues because they haven't been represented. That's why. So, like, I mean, of course, we've had a lot of Super Saiyan Blue this year, but I mean, hey, we haven't really had a lot. Like, theoretically, we still need a Blue Vegito. It's been a while. So, hands are up in the air. I kind of get it, though. Namek also needs a lot of stuff, though. Honestly, with how they've been finally giving rep to characters, / sagas people wanted, 2 big picks are Tanabata for Daima, and then Namek Goku, Trunks and Gohan, youth character, help hybrids, 0 representation in Dokkan. Yeah, this doesn't have an actual animation. We have a card for it, but it's like just card art. So I think adding this as representation would be very good. Tag Blue and Vegeta would be funny if they just cucked Vegito. Well, I mean, I don't think that it would be a Gogeta card. I don't expect a Gogeta card. I would say just Blue Goku or God Goku into Blue Goku would be my guess. But I'm adding things here. So let me know what y'all thinking. Appreciate y'all for watching. I guess I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.